Ladies and gentlemen, get your baby bottles ready and brace yourselves, because what unfolded at Claressa Shields' baby shower wasn't a joyful event. It turned into an all-out war zone. And yes, you've heard the gossip, but believe me, the truth is even worse than the rumors. What do you do when an angry ex crashes your baby shower uninvited, dressed in white as if she's the one expecting? What happens when that ex happens to be Remy Ma, carrying with her a fierce attitude, unresolved baggage from the past, and a petty nature longer than a CVS receipt? But hold on, it gets even juicier. The man caught in the middle? None other than Mr. Papoose himself. And trust me, he lost it. Did Papoose actually slap Remy in front of the guests, caterers, and a gender reveal cake shaped like a boxing glove? Why was Claressa rushed out by security, tears streaming down her face and frosting all over her dress? And who's the one that leaked the now infamous video where you can clearly hear someone shout "Remy, no" just before a chair went flying? This isn't just your typical baby mama drama. This is baby Armageddon. Stick around, the scandal is only getting started. It was meant to be a moment of pure joy. Claressa Shields, the two-time Olympic gold medalist and boxing champion, was radiating in pink chiffon, surrounded by delicate balloon arches, rose gold gift tables, and a group of A-list guests gathered to celebrate the new life she was bringing into the world. There were signature mocktails, a personalized Shields baby cake crafted into a championship belt, and even a live performance lined up by R&B icon Tank. This was set to be the baby shower of the year, but everything took a turn. The second Remy Ma walked through the door. Let's set the record straight. Remy wasn't invited. Her name wasn't on the guest list. She wasn't in the group chat. And according to a leaked message from Claressa's cousin, she had been explicitly banned from the event after a heated altercation 2 weeks earlier at a nail salon in Brooklyn. That incident allegedly ended with Remy hurling an entire acrylic nail display at the receptionist. So no, this woman wasn't exactly invited, but when has that ever stopped her? Remy walked in wearing a tight white designer gown, the exact shade Claressa had on, and oversized black sunglasses, as if she were dodging the paparazzi. She came empty-handed, no gift, no +1, just an attitude that could be felt from across the room and a strut that screamed, "I'm here to wreck everything, and I've got heels." Guests froze in place. Conversations came to an abrupt halt. In a now viral video shared by AFK Celebta Backup 2, you can see Claressa glance up from her seat of satin pillows, spot Remy, and quietly mutter, "You've got to be kidding me." But let's take a step back for a moment. Why would Remy even show up? Let's not forget, this isn't just any ex. This is Remy Ma, the wife-turned-recording artist-turned-wounded villain in a drama more tangled than a Love and Hip Hop reunion special. She and Papoose were once the ultimate ride-or-die couple. He stuck by her side during her prison sentence, he held her down, and he defended her when no one else would. But now, that fairy tale love has been shattered into a million glittery pieces of baby shower confetti, because he moved on with Claressa Shields. Exactly. Papoose went from "forever my lady" to "forever my fist-fighting baby mama." And Remy wasn't just angry, she was downright humiliated. Losing your man is tough enough, but losing him to a younger, wealthier, undefeated boxing champion? That's a whole new level of pain. And when Claressa announced her pregnancy last month, well, sources say Remy completely spiraled. She was throwing things, crying, leaving frantic voice notes, revealed an anonymous friend and hairstylist who only wanted to be known as Peaches. She said, "This ain't over. I'm not gonna let that baby be the headline." And it seems she meant every word of it, because there she was, uninvited, unfazed, and absolutely unhinged, walking right through a crowd of influencers and BET executives as if it were her own bridal shower. She didn't spare a glance at Claressa. She didn't acknowledge Papoose. She simply marched straight to the front and took her place beside the stage where Tank was preparing to perform. And that's when everything went south. Papoose, who had been hanging out near the DJ booth, suddenly turned and froze. Witnesses reported that he tightened his jaw and dropped the mini cupcake he was holding. His whole energy shifted, said one caterer. He went from relaxed to DEFCON 1 in less than a second. He marched over, seized Remy by the wrist, and whispered something that quickly became the viral quote of the week on Twitter. "You've got 5 seconds to leave before I make TMZ richer." And Remy? She laughed right in his face as if this were some sort of TikTok prank. According to our blog Queen NYC, she allegedly responded, "Go ahead, Pap, make a scene like you always do, right before you crawl back." And then it happened. In a moment no one expected, but somehow everyone's camera captured, Papoose raised his hand and slapped Remy Ma across the face. Gasp. The entire room fell silent. The DJ stopped the music. Tank froze mid-performance. Claressa sat there, stunned, clutching her stomach with both hands as if she were in a boxing ring, not at her own baby shower. The slap rang out, loud and clear. The sound is even being used as a remix on TikTok now. One guest screamed, another began praying, and a third allegedly yelled, "Not the baby energy, Remy," while trying to protect Claressa with a pile of diaper gifts. Security rushed in, not casually walked, rushed. And here's the twist. Remy didn't even flinch. She simply stared at Papoose with the most calm, icy eyes you've ever seen and said, "You really just did that? In front of her? In front of your new family?" And that, folks, is where part 1 ends. Because what came next? It makes the slap look like child's play. In part 2, we'll dive into the aftermath, the leaked audio, the shattered trust, and the mysterious source claiming Claressa herself orchestrated the entire thing. Yep, you heard correctly. Was this all a setup? Was the slap staged? Let's take a deeper look. The slap wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. Years of betrayal burst in one dramatic strike that left the baby shower in stunned silence. Within minutes, videos of the moment flooded social media, one TikTok hitting 1 million views with the caption, "When your baby daddy slaps his ex at your baby's shower." Claressa was wrecked, crying hard, makeup ruined, sash sliding off, like it had seen battle. Then chaos peaked. Remy, face still red, grabbed the mic. "I came with good intentions, but he was texting me last week." Gasps. A cousin tripped, someone fainted, and Papoose? Completely shell-shocked. Let's break it down. According to an unnamed source who claims to be part of Claressa's glam squad, but insisted on staying anonymous, going only by Angel Dove, Papoose had been in touch with Remy the week before. But not for reconciliation. Oh no. The texts, it said, were about seeking closure, moving on, and supposedly wrapping things up on good terms before the baby came. But closure with Remy Ma? That's like trying to put out a house fire with glitter. And here's where things take an unexpected twist. A leaked voice note started making the rounds just hours after the slap, allegedly recorded by Claressa herself. The clip, reportedly from a private group chat with her boxing coach, assistant, and 2 brand managers, features a woman who sounds strikingly like Claressa saying, "If she shows up, let her. I need the world to see who he really is." Eyes widened. Pause. Rewind. Let that sink in. Did Claressa know Remy might crash the shower? Did she want the chaos? Was this whole event, decked out in soft baby tones and vegan cupcakes, actually a calculated setup? The internet erupted. Remy versus Claressa trended within hours as users analyzed the slap footage like a crime scene. Tweets joked about HBO-level lighting and claimed it felt like a Netflix documentary. Then a new clip showed Remy, escorted out, smirking and saying, "Ain't no shower without thunder." Now a viral slogan on merch. Papoose? Silent. His baby shoes post is flooded with clown emojis. But Fat Joe stirred the pot going live. And whispering, "Remy's been silent too long." Instantly, fans suspected a diss track or tell-all. Meanwhile, Claressa's team might be lawyering up. Baby shower or full-blown media war? This mess isn't over. While some online are defending Remy, claiming she was disrespected and that she confronted them face-to-face, others say Papoose deserved to be exposed for leading both women on. The event venue, caught in the crossfire, issued a statement denying involvement, but their Yelp and Google reviews were flooded with 0 stars and savage comments. Meanwhile, Remy, recorded on the phone leaving the event, ominously warned Papoose, he better tell her the truth, or part 2 is going to hurt. Then an explosive leak surfaced. Text messages between Papoose and Remy revealed flirty exchanges, including one where Papoose allegedly questioned whether Claressa's baby was his. The internet went wild. The drama exploded when Remy went live. revealing shocking details. From a dimly lit room, she shared receipts showing Papoose had doubts about Clarissa's baby from the start, claiming he wanted a paternity test. This ignited a viral frenzy, with fans dissecting old posts, creating timelines, and even making memes of Maury Povich declaring Papoose wasn't the father. Meanwhile, Clarissa's camp went silent, only to later post a cryptic message hinting at revenge. As Remy dropped Bombshells, the question emerged: was this a setup, or did Papoose fumble his relationships? The internet was set ablaze, and the baby mama Cold War seemed inevitable. Legal sources claim Remy could face trespassing, defamation, and possibly a restraining order, but she's unbothered. She posted a bold mirror selfie with the caption, "You only press charges when you lose control." Meanwhile, Papoose posted a black square, an obvious sign of guilt. A leaked security clip shows Claressa throwing her tiara and accusing Papoose of slapping her for questioning the paternity. Now, rumors swirl about Claressa leaving New York and Remy preparing a diss track. Fat Joe might mediate a sit-down, and fans are eager for the drama to unfold. This mess is far from over.